I see also that Republicans, Democrats, NBC is reporting that both Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez on the left and Nancy Mace on the right are ditching upcoming events, bolstering security measures. I'm really worried that in the really rough and tumble political arena of the United States, where people get out there and they're out on the streets and they're doing rallies and they're talking to people, this is going to have a real chilling effect on getting our elected representatives, getting people in public life out in the public. I'm worried about this, and that this is going to have a real chilling effect on Congress, but also across, just political life in general. What's your thoughts about this? Because you have, of course, been a chief of staff. You were Trump's chief of staff. You've been involved with planning events and security and all of these things. Where do you see this going?
I'm worried. I'm absolutely worried, and I'm worried in a very real, tangible, visceral, personal way. James, look, I know we didn't talk about this before the show, but if you did this program in the United States and you were sitting here like I am in New York City, you might think, and probably should think twice about walking home after the show. That's just that's the type of fear that we've got. Look, I know Nancy Mace, I know Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I don't know AOC as well as Nancy, but they're right to be concerned. AOC is right to be worried about a nut job on the right, taking vengeance in his or her own hands. And Nancy's worried about the entire environment, that if it can happen to Charlie, it can happen to anybody. And if it can happen to Charlie, it can happen to anybody.
Finally, I don't want to end on a dark note or a negative note, but I was a little disturbed by this here. There was a moment on the floor of Congress which was a little depressing, because Republicans want to have a moment's silence in the House, but some of the Democrats didn't like this. Have a look at this.
Let's wait a minute. The House will be in order.
Mick, I kind of feel like Congress could learn a few things from those young Democrats and young Republicans in Connecticut.
Again, you don't want to end on a dark note. Now, I am very, very enthusiastic and encouraged by what the young Republicans and young Democrats did in Connecticut, but maybe their parents and grandparents should take a couple lessons from them. Look, if you're wondering how long this sort of atmosphere of bipartisan encouragement of civil discourse is going to last, keep an eye on Congress, because if it starts to change, it'll start to change there first.
Mick Mulvaney, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us on this very somber day. Thank you very much, Mick.
Thanks, James.